So, you've decided to visit Mackinac Island. Now the big question is, how do you actually get there? Hi, I'm Trisha, and if you're planning a trip to Mackinac Island, this video is going to make things really simple, because getting there is easier than it sounds. If you've never been to Mackinac Island before, it's a tiny island located in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. One of the things that makes it so special is that cars are not allowed. Once you arrive, everything is done by walking, biking, or a horse-drawn carriage. So let's now walk through the different ways you can get to Mackinac Island. Most people drive part of the way to the island. If you're coming from Chicago, it's about a 6-hour drive, and from Detroit, you're looking at roughly 4 to 4.5 hours, depending on traffic. You'll head north to either Mackinaw City or St. Ignace, which is where the ferry docks are located. Once you arrive, you'll unload your luggage, park your car, and take a ferry over to the island. Both ferry companies have secure parking lots for day visitors and overnight stays. Just be sure to check their websites for the most up-to-date info and pricing. If flying is easier for you, the closest major airports are Detroit and Grand Rapids. Once you land, you'll have two options. You can rent a car and drive north, or you can take a connecting flight into one of the smaller regional airports up north. The closest airport is Pellston Regional Airport, which is about 15 minutes south of the ferry docks in Mackinaw City. Another option is Chippewa County International Airport, about 35 minutes north of the ferry docks in St. Ignace. There's also Traverse City Airport, which is about 2 hours south and works well for people who want to make a road trip out of it and visit some places along Michigan's west coast as they head up north. Chippewa County International Airport also offers daily nonstop flights from Chicago and Minneapolis-St. Paul. All of these smaller airports offer ground transportation options like rental cars or shuttle service to the ferry docks for an additional charge. You can also fly directly to Mackinac Island if you have your own plane or if you charter a smaller aircraft from places like St. Ignace or Gaylord. Once you land, you'll want to arrange a horse-drawn taxi to pick you up and take you to your accommodations. During the winter months, when the water in the Straits of Mackinac freezes, flying is sometimes the only way visitors and locals can get on and off the island. If you're planning a trip to the island and feel like you have a million questions, come check out our Mackinac Island Travel Tips and Suggestions Facebook group. We've helped over 55,000 members plan their trips to the island, and it's filled with real experiences, recommendations, and answers you won't always find online. I'll link it below, and we hope you'll join us. For most visitors, the ferry is how you will arrive on Mackinac Island. There are two ferry companies, Shepler's Ferry and Arnold Transit Company. Both companies depart out of Mackinaw City and St. Ignace, and they operate from late April through the end of October during the main tourist season. The ride to the island takes about 16 minutes. If you choose the ferry that goes under the Mackinac Bridge, it adds about 10 extra minutes, but it's totally worth it. You can buy tickets online ahead of time or once you arrive at the docks. Reservations are not required because the ferries are boarded on a first-come, first-served basis, and each ticket is good for any day and time during the current season. Schedules can vary depending on the date and departure point, so it's always best to double-check directly with the ferry company's schedules. You can also arrive by private boat. Mackinac Island has a well-maintained harbor with both public and private docking options available for day use or overnight stays. The Mackinac Island State Harbor offers slips for boats up to 74 feet long, along with amenities like restrooms, showers, Wi-Fi, picnic tables, and grills, all with views of Marquette Park and Fort Mackinac. Spaces can fill up, especially during peak season, so reservations are strongly recommended. Once you reach the island, it's all about slowing down. You'll explore by walking, biking, or a horse-drawn carriage, and honestly, that's my favorite part. If you're feeling excited but also want everything laid out in one place, we've put together a helpful Mackinac Island travel guide that walks you through hidden gems, what to pack, and what to do once you arrive. I'll link that below in the description as well. And if this video has helped you in any way, make sure to like it, subscribe, and stick around. We'll be sharing a lot more Mackinac Island planning videos to help you feel totally confident before your trip. We'll see you in the next video.